Hi everyone, my name is Shawnee Chambers and I'm back with another Life Journal Jumpstart. Today is October 30th and our reading is Job 21, Mark 5, and Mark 6. In Job, he is responding to Zophar's claim that an evil person cannot experience wealth and happiness. Job says this is not possible for a man to measure their own goodness. And though it's sometimes true, somebody's circumstances will not always align with their lifestyle, whether it's evil or upright. And so Job's friends are constantly using the worldly standard of outward success rather than the inward position of somebody's heart to measure what a righteous life looks like. And so we never want to be on that side of the spectrum where we're looking at an outward success as the reason to believe someone is a faithful follower of God. Instead, we want to be like Job, where he confirms even in the midst of battling circumstances for himself, no one will be able to teach God anything. God teaches us everything, and when we commit ourselves to Him, we won't resent His timing, even if it looks like the worst thing ever or the worst possible situation. We will not resent God's timing. And so Job always knows God understands everything, and we have to follow Him for that reason. Here in Mark 5, we see it move pretty quickly as John Mark, who was not a disciple of Jesus, or one of the 12, he actually went on Paul's first mission with him, but Mark is giving an account of Jesus' life pretty quickly. And so here in chapter 5, Jesus casts out evil spirits into a bunch of pigs on the side of a hill. He stops a woman's bleeding, the woman that was bleeding for 12 years, and he stopped instantly just by the touch of his cloak in a crowded group of people, and miraculously she was healed because she believed. And then he also restores the life of a synagogue leader's daughter. She had actually been reported to have died while the synagogue leader went to Jesus to ask for his help, and because he believed, Jesus was able to heal him. When you go into Mark 6, Jesus continues doing more miracles, but when he gets to his hometown of Nazareth, he couldn't do any great miracle, it says, because there was such resistance to believe that this boy who they knew, all these people in this town knew as a carpenter, and they saw him grow up from a young age, they could not believe that he was the Messiah, healing people and working all these miracles. And we also see in this chapter Jesus feeding 5,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. He prays over them and distributes baskets of food, and there are still some left over. And so when the disciples saw these things, including Jesus walking on water to them in the boat, their hearts were still hardened. Even though they got to experience those things with Jesus firsthand, they couldn't fully accept that this was really happening. And so it took them a while, and I know for someone like me, you might relate. We look at the disciples and say, are you kidding me? I would believe that right away if I was experiencing it firsthand, but it was still really hard for them to understand who Jesus was in that moment. And so as you get into the Word today, ask questions, dig deeper, do research in your Bibles, and find out the truth that is Jesus Christ. And enjoy it, have fun, have a great day.